All right, so we are going to do the difference and sum of a cube. Difference and the sum of a cube. So many learners or students they have a bit problem with this. So you can see here we have a cube minus b cube, okay? A to the exponent 3 minus b to the exponent 3. So how do you factorize this? You just equal to a minus b. You open a bracket, then you say a squared plus ab plus b squared. So this question will help you, or this factorization of difference of a cube will help you in a question like this example. For example, we have x cubed minus 8, for example. We found that 8 will be 2 to the exponent 3. So your a, it's x, and your b, it's 2. So you can expand it or factorize it by x minus 2, like this. Your a, remember your a represented by x, and your b is 2. Therefore, here we'll have instead of a squared, you'll put x, it will be x squared, plus your a, it's x, and your b is 2, so you multiply, so it will be 2x. And then we have b squared, which means 2 squared equal to 4. So this is how you expand x cubed minus 8. Then you can also have something like this, 1, for example, minus a cube. So remember, any number to the exponent 1 is the same number. So 1 to the exponent any number except 0 or negative exponent, any number exponent 1 exponent any number will be 1. Okay, 1 exponent 2 it's 1, 1 exponent 3 it's 1. So we need 1 to have exponent 3. So we have a 1 exponent 3 minus a exponent 3. So our a, according to the formula, will be 1, and our b, it's a. Okay, so we'll have 1 minus a. Then we have a squared, which means 1 squared is still 1, plus a times b, which means 1 times a will be a. At the end will be b squared, which means a squared. You can see. Now, the next one, the next example, we can have something like this. Let me arrange my mic. The next example, you can try to figure out, and now then we can use number 3. I want to take another example. We can have something like this, x exponent 6. Okay, for example, we have 27 over there. Can you see? So how are you going to do such things? The simple things here, you have to know, like 27 is 3 to the exponent 3. So you need also here to have exponent 3. So you factorize 6 by 2 times 3. So you have x exponent 2, exponent 3 like this, okay? Then we have a 3 to the exponent 3. Very good. Now, the next thing, we have to use the formula. Think about a and a b. A cube and a b cube. So we have a, which is x squared, minus b, which is 3. And we close bracket. We open another bracket. Then we have a squared, which means x squared squared. So we have x squared also squared. Then a plus x or ab, which means x squared times 3. But we start with a number, so we say 3x squared. Then we have a plus b squared, which means 3 squared will be 9. Okay? So if we continue here, we'll have x squared minus 3. X squared will be x squared will be 2 times 2 will be 4, plus 3x squared plus 9. So we can stop there unless we want to factorize this. Okay? Wonderful. But this one, there is no way to factorize it. All right. Now, let's move to the next one. The sum of cube. Let's remove this example. What will be the sum of a cube? The sum of a cube, as you can see, you just change the sign from a negative to positive. All right, so now let's look at this. What is going to happen? Let's remove sun here. Okay. So if this is a sum, which means here will be plus, and the here also will be plus, and the here will be negative. Can you see the difference? Simple. A cube plus b cube will give us a plus b, bracket a squared minus ab plus b squared. Now, example, we just go to the same example. X cube, let's say, plus 27. So what will happen there? We'll have x cube. 27 is 3 to the exponent 3. All right, so we'll have x plus 3. Then we open the brackets because a plus b, so a plus b. So we have a squared will be x squared minus ab. So we have 3 times x. Then plus 3 squared, which means 9. Simple. Another example where we can have, for example, as we say, like, let's say 27 x cube, all right, plus 1, for example. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, we change. First of all, 27 is 3 to the exponent 3. then we have x to the exponent 3. Then plus 1, we can make 1 to the exponent 3 like that, okay? Therefore, we can move these two 3 times x all exponent 3 plus 1, which is 1 cube, but it's still 1, okay? I just do it so you can understand that this represents your a cube, your b cube. Therefore, you have a 3x plus 1, okay? Now this side will be 3x squared minus 1 times 3x will be minus 3. Then plus 1 squared, which is 1. So at the end we have a 3x plus 1, and the 3 squared will be 9, x squared will be x squared minus 3x plus 1. So this is basically what we need to know by sum and the difference of a cube. If you have a question, you can ask. If you have a suggestion, you are welcome. If you want to support, you can support me, because I'm a refugee in one of the country, and I'm just doing this mathematics for the love of math as a refugee, to remove the stress. Remember, when you are a refugee in another country, not working. Thank you so much.